here at Gosse's in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, where they're famous for their cheesesteak, which is not like a Philly cheesesteak. It's an actual, it's like a burger, but it's a little bit thinner. It's nicely charred. It's got cheese on the inside here, and pickles, and it's buttered. But the star of the show is really the Sheboygan roll, which is incredible and delicious. And for $4, you get this huge sandwich. And then if you want to add fries or onion rings, you could do that too for it's just an unbelievable bargain. Can't even finish it. This is the second one that I ordered because I wanted to get a nice picture of it, because I devoured or almost devoured mine without thinking, because the smell of it was so amazing, and I just bit right into it. It was delicious, but I made a mess of mine, so we're not going to look at that today. We will be taking this home for a little snack later. Goodbye from Sheboygan. Welcome to the Log Cabin Inn in Howard's Grove, Wisconsin, which is just right out of Sheboygan, outside of Sheboygan. And this is where they're famous for their roasted chicken. And roasted chicken is chicken that is deep fried but under pressure. So pressure cooked fried chicken. And it is phenomenal. We come here every time we're in town, and this is my third or fourth time, and I love it more and more each time I'm here. Tonight's special was the roasted chicken dinner, which was a potato, a half a chicken, 2 kinds of vegetables, a bowl of soup, bread, all for a mere $8.75. We're going to go ahead and enjoy ourselves and then head right over to the Howard's Grove Hospital, where we're going to get our cholesterol checked.
But that is after dessert, which is?
After dessert, which is Schrammtorte. How do you say? Schrammtorte, which is a meringue with ice cream and a sauce. So we're going to go ahead and try that Schrammtorte next, after I finish my plate of chicken here. I was just talking to Jennifer, who works here. She was our waitress, and she told me that the owners of the restaurant are sitting down there, and it's always nice to see the owners enjoying their own food. And we're having dessert now. So that's a Schrammtorte without the strawberries and chocolate fudge as an addition, hot fudge as an addition, because Phyllis doesn't like fruit. And I'm having the Schrammtorte original here, which is meringue on the bottom, you can see, and then a soft serve ice cream, and then some strawberries. They're probably California strawberries, I'm sure. And then Mike is having a butterscotch torte. And these were actually made at Gosse's, which is where we had lunch today, the cheesesteak. I didn't realize that they had fabulous desserts, otherwise we would have indulged this afternoon. But we're indulging tonight instead. So let me just take a bite of this. Did you hear that crunch of the meringue? I think that's custard. I think that's frozen custard. This is delicious. It's creamy and crunchy and sweet, but not too sweet. So excuse me while I finish this and really prime myself for the hospital. This is the entrance to Lambeau Field. I consider it the celebrity entrance because you can see how beautiful it is here. It was just renovated probably 8 or 9 years ago, and it seats about 72,000 people. We were able to go in and do a tour. We went on the field. We saw Mike McCarthy. We shouted hooty hoo, and he gave us the big head nod back. So
we shouted, "Quit running on 3rd and 7."
Anyway, we purchased quite a few things from the store, and it's a cold day here. It's about 5 degrees in Green Bay, and but it's beautiful. This was a beautiful stadium.
Who's that behind you?
That is Vince Lombardi, the pride of Fordham and the pride of Green Bay Packers. We're here at Lambeau Field, don't you know? Curly's Pub in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where we're having lots and lots of cheese. So we have here a beer pub cheese dip of some sort that I anticipate is going to be extremely tasty. So I will be dissecting that and perhaps making it myself. It looks like a potted cheese ball, which is right up my alley. And then, what'd you get on here? Barbecue?
Shredded beef.
Beef nachos. Not in Green Bay Packer colors, which is slightly disappointing. But we will go ahead and try those too. I'm sure they're delicious, but nachos are nachos. This, on the other hand, I think is going to be a real winner. And while we eat this, we'll discuss what we're going to eat for lunch. Bye for now. Still on my food journey of Wisconsin. We're now at Roeck's Bakery in
Kiel.
Kiel, on the main road of Kiel. And they are well known for just their basic white loaf. And it's a very simple $2 and I think like 50 cents loaf of bread, but it's a little harder, so it's like a really nice firm loaf. And in Mike's memory of his childhood, the best venison steak sandwiches were made on Kiel bread. His father used to buy him 25 loaves at a time and throw them in the freezer. So I'm following that tradition. Not quite 25 rolls, 6 rolls that we are going to take home with us. I will throw them in the freezer and I'll let you know how the venison sandwich tastes. Goodbye for now. If you remember yesterday when we were at Gosse's, we had this fabulous hamburger or steak sandwich, and one of the things, the star of the show, was the roll that it was in, and they're called Sheboygan hard rolls. And we are at the bakery that makes them, not only for Gosse's, but for most of the restaurants in the Sheboygan and Plymouth area. And I bought 3 dozen of them, plus this entire box of other goodies. And if you can imagine, it was $14.50. And I showed my out-of-stateness by saying, are you sure you rang everything up? But this is a Sheboygan hard roll, and let me just... Oh my gosh. It is so good. It is so delicious. I can see why the hamburgers are so good at every restaurant that uses these. And let me tell you something else. The brat is amazing in this, with a little bit of butter and some pickles. I'd say they do it at the county fair, and you can't beat it. Sheboygan hard rolls, City Bakery. You should get yourself some. The place to eat in Plymouth when you're looking for pizza or sandwiches is Dino's. It's not much to look at, but the pizza and the sandwiches are amazing. This is what we're having for dinner. This is a large pizza, $12.50. Can't beat it.